We are live.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. We are back. So I guess the first thing before we get into Xbox One and that whole thing, what have you all been playing this week?
We should
Uh,
reintroduce ourselves.
nah, we're good.
Yeah,
I
fine.
mean, just gonna
No,
we're gonna upload this to YouTube, so we're gonna be that cut off.
oh, that'll be fine.
It's fine.
Alright, let's
um, I've been
Let's
playing
go in
that.
alphabetical order.
let's go in the order of the screen, which
First off,
Chaz
and
is
let's
first.
let's 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 talk about our guests. Alex, how's it going, man?
I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. How
All right,
are you going?
pretty good. What you been playing, man?
Uh, NBA 2K. That's about it. Couple games on my phone. Simpsons tapped out, but other than that, really NBA 2K.
Cool beans. Or wait, what team do you play in 2K?
Oh, I got drafted by Phoenix, so I'm with the Phoenix right now. But it's all about the Magic.
Bo, what have you been playing, man?
Uh, this guy. So I've been playing some good old Death Space 3 again. You know, I had to go
Not with
back in
me,
there.
so I don't want to hear about it.
Oh, my bad.
He's been playing
Alright.
Terra with me. That's why. Wait, I didn't want to spoil it. Wait, I didn't say that. Go ahead, Bo.
But yeah, I've
Sorry.
been playing some Death Space 3, not with Brittany. Maybe one day we'll play together. All right, we'll have our own little game save and we'll do stuff and kill zombies that don't die by getting headshots and all that good stuff. All right, you and me, you and me.
Better.
All right.
Okay.
All right, and Boogie, what have you been playing, my brother?
Man, I've barely been playing the games, but when I have, I mean, I play a little Black Ops to see that new map pack, whatever. Then I play some Soul Sacrifice.
Silent
That's-
Sacrifice is hot.
Yep, it
Played
is.
that one Malik was here. That was really good. Brittany?
I have been playing, I played a little bit of Terra with Chez yesterday, and I've been playing through Assassin's Creed 3 again, and I've been playing just mobile games this week, nothing too special.
Wait, nothing too special.
Yeah, nothing
Said
too
you-
special this week.
You said you were playing Terra.
I mean, I hate Terra.
Oh, you a hater. Ooh.
You're only playing just.
And he leaves.
I want to leave. This game is amazing. Speaking of
I
Terra,
had the hardest time trying to play Terra with Chez because we were trying to talk on Skype while I was playing the game, and I really think it's my internet. Like AT&T Uverse has not been my friend the last couple weeks, and so it would just drop me out of Skype, so I couldn't talk to him. And then if I tried to stay in Terra after it dropped me from Skype, all of the NPCs in the world just disappeared, and there was like nothing. And it's like I know there's other people walking around me, but I can't see them, so I'd have to exit out the game and then go back in it, and it was just a hot mess. I couldn't do anything. We tried to talk on Google Plus,
oh yeah,
and it cut
Oh, y'all been
off
struggling.
of Google Plus of all things. Okay, so it was terrible. It finally started working, and it was fine. But for the first like hour I tried to play it, the game sucked. So yeah,
but see, it wasn't Terra's fault. It was your internet.
I'm gonna blame it on Terra.
Blame it
You
on.
just never mind. Anyways, what have I been playing? I've been
Street
playing
Fighter.
Twitch on my. Actually, no, I've been playing Twitch on my Xbox. I've been playing Twitch and I've been playing Terra. I've been playing a
I
PC
don't think
game.
you
You've been
Twitch.
watching Twitch on your X.
Oh, no, I've been playing.
He's been
I've been
playing
Twitch on
videos.
my Xbox. Yeah, because I've turned on my Xbox and I've counted. I got my Xbox from a tournament last year around September. And I think I've turned it on 13 times, including the times I've turned it on this week to watch Twitch.
That's bad.
And I've been on it. My Xbox has literally been on for like since Sunday morning till now. I've been watching Twitch. So addicted to Twitch now. And that's what got me into Terra. I love Terra.
Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch. I've been watching
I
Twitch
don't-
streams.
I don't love Terra.
I love it.
It is WoW, but it's prettier.
I don't see how it's WoW. I played WoW. WoW is a tab RPG. This isn't a tab RPG.
It is WoW. It's prettier, and a few things are slightly different.
Better.
Like you don't click the right or left mouse button to do a certain move in WoW.
You also have to aim your mouse and click stuff. Yeah.
See, I don't know
I
about
mean-
this life.
Yeah.
I mean that's fine, but it's
Are you using a
And the
wireless
PvP
mouse?
better.
What?
Is he using a wireless mouse?
Cause it's just that he's just that cheap.
I'm a PC noob. I'm not there yet.
Mhm.
Not about.
Yeah.
I don't have a Razer Ongo
I'm
or
gonna need
whatever.
you to get on it because wireless mouses gaming is no bueno. Okay.
Worked when I played Rainbow Six. What are we here to talk about? I heard something amazing happened.
Amazing.
According to PlayStation, nothing.
happened?
Understatement.
I heard PlayStation was announcing their specs on June 10th.
They said
Everybody
so,
laughing.
they said something's a slow news day today.
It's a slow news day today.
I was hyped. I was like, oh, they're announcing their specs. Everybody's ready. Go.
Is it the specs or what the console looks like?
Specs of the console.
Specs of the
Okay.
console.
Hardware specifications. Just kidding. Actually, we're gonna talk about the
Xbox
Xbox reveal. Xbox One.
Yes.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
that's
what?
gonna be the
Wait,
meat of our episode today.
but didn't the Xbox One already come out?
No,
Did I
because you
miss
see, okay, so you have an Xbox 360. So if you do a whole 360, you end up
something? At the Xbox
One.
Oh,
yeah. See,
okay.
Xbox 360. I'm back at
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
See, I see what they did there. I see what they did.
Now, why couldn't they just call it Xbox?
Why couldn't they just do that?
I mean, but what do you have after Infinity?
Make a new
Why
name.
would-
And
why would you
beyond.
go to-
Yeah.
why would you go back to one?
Xbox Beyond.
What is it, Star Wars or something like that?
You know-
I'm
we're
just saying, like, what comes after Infinity?
And beyond.
According to Buzz
You
And
Lightyear.
then
gotta,
that's it.
go with it. You gotta just go with it.
What's going on, Renee? Anyway, but yeah, you know, the name itself just threw me off. I'm just like, really? The Xbox One. We're hearing all these crazy names before it even comes out. The Xbox Durango, the Xbox Infinity. So it's like, oh man,
Xbox
this
720. What happened to that?
Should
I
we
know,
show a trailer
Xbox
for the people that
Yeah.
didn't see Xbox One?
Yes, short trailer.
Alright.
Yeah, so that's a new box right there. This looks nice and beautiful and just like a
Like,
VCR.
Like a new age VCR. That's sick. I mean, I should honestly add a VCR here to that.
Right?
New controller.
Oh, that new controller though.
Looks like a Ouya controller.
It looks like the D-pad.
you know, I do have to say the controller is pretty.
Nice. The new controller.
The D-pad still looks nice.
No,
It does look messed up. You're right. I
It
see
does.
that.
It looks better though. Like
It
it
looks
looks
better,
glass
but
and
it doesn't look like it has its I don't know. It really doesn't.
Here,
look-
okay, here's the problem with an Xbox controller, and I have examples.
it's mushy.
So the Xbox controller, the main problem is that the D-pad
It's
is all
mush.
connected. So if you press one direction, the whole thing moves. Now I know they made that new controller where you can turn it, but that's basically the one that they have there.
Yeah.
If you press like right or left, you're gonna accidentally sometimes press down or up. Playing games like Street Fighter, that crap sucks.
Yeah. So, yeah.
But if you have the, I'm gonna hide the logo, but you guys will know. This one, where the D-pad is separate, not gonna have that problem. But I don't play on pad. I'm just saying.
Man, what controller was that?
Find out June 10th when they release the specs.
Yeah, so already it kind of just had me down right when they talk about the Xbox One. Not to mention, I don't know. I personally don't like the CEO of Xbox anyway because he's like freaking some wannabe Tom Cruise looking dude that be flicking his hair back and forth. I'm like, yo, what? No. All right, man, we're gonna show you some exclusive, you know, content, some
Are you
exclusive
talking about Don Matrick?
experience.
Don-
Yes, yes. You could- like when he was talking about the Xbox, I was like, yo, man, just bring out the system, dog. We're going to show you an experience that gives you the performance and everything that you need, the experience. That I was like, yo,
Cooking. I'm
please.
cooking. Wait, I'm cooking it.
There's just all that anticipation. I'm just like, come on, just bring out the system so you can stop talking and bring somebody else in, please. Well, it threw me off bad, and then right off the bat, it's like, let's talk about Connect stuff. Look what Connect can do. You can, yeah, you can, yeah, all this and that. Xbox on, all right. Xbox.
That wasn't the
do
best part though. The best part wasn't say Connect 2.0. I was like, oh,
I know, right? It's not the Connect. It's
Connect 2.0.
2.0. Ooh.
So they got the Xbox One, the Connect 2.0, and the controller 3.0. I'm guessing.
Yeah, 2.0 can hear your heartbeat now. Remember that.
See, look. Oh,
That's kind of creepy.
They
say
did say it
sounds-
can detect your heartbeat.
yes.
See, that's what creeped me out about the first Connect. If you leave it on for a while, even if your control system's off, it picks you up.
It's gonna creep you out regardless because now, in order for you to play your Xbox, the Connect has to be connected to it.
That's why it's called
That's
Connect.
too much.
See, that's a way for the man to spy on you.
That's like saying I have to leave my Skype camera on and me walking butt naked around here all damn long. I have to leave it on though. Like no, you can't. That just I don't know. I'll put tape on some shit. I block it.
Yeah.
See, all they need now is for your Xbox to start talking back to you while you talk to it. So then, like, you'll just walk into a room and be like, "Hello, Barry. Oh, I noticed that you were here since your heartbeat is, pounding.
Yeah, that
It's,
and
it's you. How are you doing? How was your day?" I'm like, "Whoa."
I don't know. I don't think Microsoft algorithm is that good. They ain't Google now.
oh
Nah.
snap!
I don't
Are you
know.
saying Google share into the console business, man?
They're pushing little. I don't think they're gonna
Skynet.
get console business
Skynet.
like mobile. Like that's the thing right now. Like yeah, consoles are big, PC's big, but mobile is big. You can't deny that mobile is.
Well,
Push.
mobile is very big because I'm about to switch to casual game. I got my Galaxy S3. I got my controller. I'm ready. I just gotta plug in my phone. Oh, of course, of course, the S4. Yeah, man, this Xbox reveal is it's exciting, but
The window.
Okay, so before we bash this too much, what did you like about the Xbox reveal?
I like Call of Duty Airbud.
I like Call of Duty. I like the dog in Call of Duty as well.
Call of Duty Homeward Bound.
I'm not gonna lie. Like the specs are pretty much exactly the same as the PS4. So there
It
is
is.
no, you know what I mean. What's gonna make the console different is gonna be UI, interactive, entertainment, and all that stuff. TV wise, I don't really care. I don't have TV. I have Netflix and other stuff. So that's like out of there. I ain't gonna lie, the Xbox is big, but it does look nice. So there's no knocking that. It's big, but it looks nice.
It does.
I mean, but it's a box. Like literally, it just looks like a box. Like
As long as that
like,
box plays some.
that
good-
is not. It's not aesthetically pleasing to the rest of the things that I have in my living room. So, I mean, it's
I don't know.
ugly.
I would say that's just like a big DVD Blu-ray player that you can buy right now. It's just as wide as it, but it's maybe not as thick as it, but it's about as long as that.
My PS3 is my Blu-ray player.
Right.
I mean, I like the Blu-ray player and all that, but see, it's
I don't
so
give-
hard to
I don't
talk
care.
about this because the Xbox is a gaming platform.
Mhm.
We didn't see any games.
See, yeah, that was the thing right there.
I mean,
This whole
E3 is
conference-
around the corner.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
see,
yeah,
that's
but
the
I mean,
thing,
they
it's
didn't
like,
even.
the question is, what do you like about, about the conference? The conference wasn't directed to us, apparently, because it was like, oh yeah, here's all this media stuff that the Connect can do and all that.
Yeah, let's talk about that. What did they announce? Halo television show?
Halo television
Yeah, Halo
show.
television show.
Well, they got 15 new exclusives coming.
The little ESPN and all that connecting, Xbox Live. That, I mean, that's all you, Lex, because Lex, you all about that life, and I'm not.
This conference wasn't geared. It doesn't even seem like it was geared towards gamer. It's like we're gonna reveal Call of Duty Ghosts. Like we knew Call of Duty Ghosts was coming out 2 weeks ago.
That's a +1 for
Yeah.
PlayStation 4, though. We saw some third-party games.
Yeah, and I mean like, if they I understand E3 is around the corner, but if they would have been like, hey, we have 15 new exclusives. Here's a teaser trailer for 2 or 3 of them, maybe one. One would have
Yeah,
been
that would
satisfactory.
have been better than.
They didn't
yeah.
leave us with anything. They said, here's a television show for Halo.
Yeah.
Here's Steven Spielberg. Here's fantasy football sports majig, and then here's Call of Duty Ghosts, the game we already know about. Oh, and by the way, here's a dog. And I was like, cool.
I just don't understand how PlayStation released it in February.
NBA Live.
They have February 3 months ago, and they have a 2-hour press conference showing actual gameplay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Wow.
and they apparently they still got stuff up their sleeve.
The reason why Sony did that is because they kind of felt like they lost touch with the gamer in a way. That's why they did that. 'Cause where everybody was, anybody will tell you, oh, everybody plays on Xbox. So Sony probably was like, yo, we can't let this happen again. No way. So we're gonna show what people buy consoles for. It's for the game. Like you shouldn't care like how it looks. You shouldn't care you should care about the specs, what it can do, and what game can be played on there. You shouldn't worry about all that other stuff. That should be the afterthought of what's
Yeah.
I don't care. That's cool for people. If there's 50 million people on Xbox Live and there's only 30 million people that like the TV stuff, great for them. But there's 30, 40 million people that don't care about that. And when you
Man,
force
I know some people have been
something like
talking about it in the chat, but I can see them actually cable companies bundling that as their DVR, whatever, as a fee,
It's gonna
subsidized price.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool. That's really innovative. I'm glad they're doing that. But at the end of the day, for someone like me who doesn't I don't watch TV. I have a cable box, but I'm actually about to get rid of it because I never use it. So, and if I'm looking at this from a perspective of a gamer, what did this conference mean to me? Nothing.
Right.
Besides the fact that the
Everybody-
console was coming. It's like, oh, we get to see it, but what's it do?
Mhm.
Outside of this stuff that I don't care about.
Like media wise.
I don't know about you, but when I watch football, I like to see my fantasy stats pop up on the screen.
Yeah, see, people who play fantasy football and stuff like that, that's cool.
all they really did with that right there was the same thing that's pretty much on NFL.com right now.
Yeah.
If you have a fantasy team on NFL.com and one of your players on your fantasy team scores or anything, a video pops up and shows and plays that play and everything. So that's just been implemented onto the Xbox. So it's nothing new. It's just implemented onto the Xbox.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Did they announce a subscription or they just announced the fantasy stuff? That's it.
Yeah, that's another thing. So we heard that they are getting rid of Microsoft points. Was it last week?
But they didn't say
Yeah.
about it though.
Yeah, Microsoft points are being eradicated. Now I missed part of the conference, but did they say anything about Xbox Live subscriptions?
Says it will remain the same.
Okay, so
Which
they're
was
not
obvious.
changing that. Yeah, but what
I
was?
was really hoping they would have changed that.
Yeah, I was too. I mean,
Like
Come
they
on
could
now.
accept it, but take away the Netflix and all of that. Leave that open. If they were
Yeah.
smart and listened to the people, they would have left it all right, we taking Netflix out. You can watch Netflix. I guarantee people were yes, we can watch Netflix while I haven't gold.
Yeah, I mean that's one thing that really kind of makes me upset about the 360. Why do I have to pay to get online to then use another service that I have to pay for?
Mm-hmm.
So that just
It's at
Yeah.
first it was all, it was cool at first, but people started realizing I can go on Steam, I can go on Windows Live for free and still play online, but I gotta pay for Xbox Live. I can go on PSN, I can go on my Android device and play online for free. Everywhere else is
Yeah.
free but Microsoft, and people started realizing that. eventually more and more people they'll be like, yo, it is true. Like, why do I have to pay for online? And
Why
there was
would
no
you when you don't
dedicated-
have to?
There was no
Yep.
dedicated service. Now there's gonna have dedicated service. They said for every game.
Yeah,
So,
that's
Now
something.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, but before it wasn't making sense. I don't know. To some people it does. You know, everybody has their thing they like. So everybody wants to be a fanboy. Let them be fanboys. I'm a fan.
Oh yeah, Assassin brings up something interesting. He said, "What about paying full price when you want to play at your homie's house?"
Did they confirm it was full price, or they haven't?
So they from what the rumors are going on, they said that if somebody wants to borrow your game, you have to pay $40 to $60 retail price
I
to
told you.
Oh.
somebody
I
else.
knew it.
Yeah, to install it to your console.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
that's
or
crap.
You, like, you know what I
I
mean?
knew
You
it.
can go to your friend's house and you can put your gamer tag on there and you can work it like that. But like that's cool. I knew that was gonna happen like that. But like I said, everybody got a little cousin, everybody got a little niece, a little nephew, a little friend that wants to borrow your game. And then if they can't play that game, they have to pay $60.
I wonder
Or
if they'll
40.
have like a time period or something, like rentals.
Like an hour, like how the PS Plus do it.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Yeah, it would be smart. I mean, at the moment, well, you know, we really can't say, but looking at this gen now with the subscription services, PlayStation Plus, you get access to free games, you get access to discounts, you get access to a whole bunch of stuff. Xbox Live, I get the privilege of playing online, which I can do on the PlayStation 3 for free.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You get the privilege to do Netflix, play online, chat with people, mess. Well, you can still
Yeah.
mess, but anything voice related, you gotta pay. You want to play online, you gotta pay. You want to watch? You want to use Internet Explorer, you gotta pay for it.
Really?
Yes.
Are you
It's
serious?
real. It's real out there.
Oh, see, I have like 8 years of Xbox Live.
yo, the only time I use Internet Explorer is at work. That's it.
Man, that's crazy. I wonder if does it work with all their apps? Because I know the one thing I found interesting was, since we're technically in the podcast atmosphere, if you listen to the podcast,
Word, who uses
you're gonna
Internet
understand this.
Explorer?
I play Final Fantasy 11.
A lot.
I'm not gonna go into a freaking rant. I've noticed when you don't have Xbox Live Gold and you have Xbox Live Silver, which is the free account, you can still play online, which is cool. You can play an MMO online.
Final Fantasy 11.
You don't have to have gold. But at the same time, it's like every other game. You have to have gold.
See, that's a shame.
And there's really no benefits to it. It's like, I mean, I just wonder what's the point of that? Let's just say that you can use party chat. $60 for party chat.
Yeah.
I mean, well, $60 a year. To be fair, $60 a year. But still,
But that's the thing. You have to
That's a
pay
game.
$60 a year. You gotta pay now with this, this one. You have to pay what cable to hook up your PlayStation, your live shit. Your TV go live. You need the cable for that. You need money for Netflix and Hulu and all that. It's just,
subscription
the-
fees on top of subscription.
everything's just stacking with each other. Like you're gonna be paying a good sum. Yes, exactly. You're gonna be paying a good sum of money for Xbox because of that. And it's just like I don't know how they're saying that. Oh yeah, it's called the Xbox One because this is the one system that that you need. This is it. This is the only thing that you need. But you need a cable box. You
Yeah.
need- you need an internet box and all that. So it's not the only box. You need all these other things to connect into it, and then you have to pay for those on top of the subscription. So
Yeah, Yoshi Main said something. He said, did they talk about any share features? So, if you were kept up with the PlayStation 4 announcement, PlayStation 4 is teaming up with Ustream. And Ustream will allow users to hit a share button on your PS4 controller that will allow you to stream directly to Ustream, your game. Now, we know that Microsoft has partnered with Twitch. Have a Twitch app on the Xbox 360 right now. Maybe plans are in development for some type of share feature. but
Well, I know
as of
they
now, we don't know.
announced after the conference was you could record footage and upload it to wherever.
Yeah.
they just couldn't really say from there.
But I'm not sure about actually live streaming. Not sure about that.
Yeah, it's really up in the air right now. That's the thing. Like the conference was, I'm kind of upset that they hyped up this conference so much, and I was like, oh man, they're about to come out. The console wars are here, and I'm sitting here, and they're like, hey, little television show. Here's Steven Spielberg. I respect Steven Spielberg. I love Tiny Toons, but I mean, I was just sitting there like, okay. Here's the thing about me. I want to be an Xbox fanboy so bad because I play fighting games, and fighting games play better on Xbox because development companies base develop on Xbox, and when they do the development for PS3, they VSync, which means they basically take the coding from Xbox and try and like convert it work for PS3, and sometimes it doesn't work all that well. So, as a tournament player, I like Xbox, but PS3 is just like a better deal, you know?
Mhm.
I mean, with PS4 coming out, I'm more excited about the PlayStation 4 right now. Now, E3,
Yeah,
it might
right
completely
now.
change. Microsoft might be actually, they might just be holding up their big guns for E3 and be like, okay, so maybe they did this intentionally. Yeah, we're gonna talk about TV shows, and then E3's gonna come out. Yo, Killer Instinct, we got GoldenEye, a new GoldenEye. Like they might come out and just like do some crazy off the wall like exclusives, and then I'll be like, all right, I'm in. But as of right now, I'm kind of just waiting, to be honest.
I don't know. What do you think is a smarter decision? What the PS4, what Sony did was like, let's show like a bit of our guns, let's get people hype and put us in some positive energy before E3 comes, or let's go to a show like a slow start that that Microsoft did. Let's go to let's show stuff that people really don't want to see, but these are the features, and then E3 we're gonna really show some big guns. Like,
It's all subjective in my opinion.
Yeah.
It really just depends on what actually happened. Like I'd say ask that question after E3 because it can go two different ways. So PS3 might have like used up all their ammo in that conference, and Xbox might have someone reserved, or PS3 has more, and Xbox is kind of just like yeah a little bit, you know. And in that
See,
case,
I have a feeling
Two
that
words.
PlayStation has more,
2 words.
and then Xbox is not gonna have enough.
2 words. Siphon filter.
oh I wish, oh my god, yo, me and Malik talk about that game every day. Oh man, if they did that,
2
I would
words.
buy PS4 day one. Don't say SOCOM.
SOCOM 5.
I do it. Now SOCOM's good. I like SOCOM. SOCOM 2 is the truth.
see, that's the thing you can always rely on with Sony, is that they always got things in the back burner just chilling, just in case it's like
Yeah, they just got stuff ready. Like
they got stuff
Yeah.
ready. So you
And
know that their press conference is going to be, have all these crazy exclusives, not to mention the new IPs, with them. So it's like, you can't say that the PS3, not PS3, Sony conference isn't going to be that great, because they're always, good. Last year they were good. The year before they were pretty all right. But Xbox, Microsoft, I don't know. I can't really say that. Their conferences, their E3 conferences, were like, something big. Yeah, you will have Usher here, dancing, talking about Dance Central and all that. But it's like, okay, I guess that was like the biggest part about this conference. Well, what happened to the games?
Yeah.
I was sitting there looking like Will Smith, man.
I think as far as first impressions go, Microsoft failed like hard for me because I'm not excited at all now. I was more excited before the conference started than I am right now. Like
Mhm.
I the whole thing was just very underwhelming. I just as it stands right now, like unless E3 comes and they show me like 5 brand new games that I just can't live without, I'm probably not going to buy the Xbox One as it is right now.
They got 12
You know,
exclusive IPs in the making. Remember.
so they lots of
They have
promises.
12 IPs.
Lots of promises.
Mm-hmm.
They're good though. You can look up the promises if you're Microsoft.
I
But see, that's
Yeah,
another thing.
15.
What are
Okay.
these IPs gonna entail? Like, you know,
Connect
Now,
these
IPs.
Yeah.
IPs, I have a feeling they are going to be like either just Connect games or like little kid games that I'm not going to want to play. It's not going to be anything exciting.
Mind-blowing, yeah.
Well,
I have
mean,
I have a
12
feeling you'll
out of those
get a
12 games,
couple.
I say
Well-
5 to 6 are going to be Connect, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Mhm. Especially how they showed this press conference, I can almost see that as a for sure thing because they're really pushing that Connect.
They pretty much forcing Connect on you. Like, yes, you in order to play your Xbox, this has to be connected to it. So,
Right.
I wonder
like
what
you were
would
saying,
happen
like
if you're
Bo was
playing
saying earlier on
Connect.
Twitter, like what happens if my Connect breaks?
Right? What happened
Yeah.
my what happened my Connect breaks? Now I can't play my games until I have to buy a whole nother Connect. But it might be a multi-platform game that doesn't really support Connect or doesn't really have nothing to do with Connect at all. But I still have to play, I have to buy a Connect game.
Yeah.
Yoshi,
I mean,
Yoshi Mane said Miley Cyrus Dance Dance Twerk Edition.
Right?
Oh,
That's gonna be one of the new IPs, all that.
yeah. Oh, man, see.
I don't know. I think they have
to wait
something
till-
something going on with. I heard a rumor that they're having like a zombie game. Maybe we'll see something like DayZ or something.
That'd be cool. A console zombie game, like a DayZ type console zombie game, like a open world game. That'd be pretty sick.
See, I could only
Oh,
play
man,
that though if it was
Zombie
co-op.
thing is like, see, zombies movie wise probably be cool or TV, but like in video, I think zombies in video games has kind of died out a lot. Like,
Dude, look at
let's
War Z
forget-
and DayZ.
And Warzy and DayZ are still picking up steam though. They still have a lot. Like I look on Twitch, and that's like those are like some of the top games being streamed right now. People really like those games. I mean, they could do it. I think it'll be successful.
Well, of course it's gonna. If it's a first-person shooter zombie game, it's gonna be successful on the Xbox.
I don't know, man. It's hard to say. Like we could speculate what they might be announcing, but to be honest, you really don't know. Like this conference was just it was weird. Like
Connect Cola.
Yeah.
I think
Well, their press conference was June 10th and 9:30 a.m. Pacific time.
But 10
yeah, it was.
It was at 10, yeah.
10 a.m. Pacific time.
I-
But this,
What happened?
But
No. I was just saying, like it just I want to say that the console wars are here. Like it's about to get really grimy. Sony fanboys and the Xbox fanboys about to go ham, but
What about the Nintendo fanboys? You forgot
Oh,
them.
right. What about
sucking their thumb like
Wii
this.
U? The Wii U guys.
I'll
It's
wait.
like-
I'm gonna wait for E3. All I'm gonna say. Yeah, I'm sorry, the Nintendo fanboys too. I'm gonna wait for E3 because E3 is usually when we all know for sure, like the console wars are here. Xbox brought out this. Sony brought out this. Nintendo brought out this. Oh my God, I'm hyped. What's gonna happen this year? And then when everybody has like all their, like everyone becomes a lawyer around E3 because everyone's like, oh, well, I support this claim that Sony's gonna win because da 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 da. And then you have Microsoft over here like, rejection. And then, wow, some game. And I don't know, like I gotta wait for E3. I'm really not convinced on Xbox or Sony for that matter, or Nintendo, because I don't know what all they have planned. I have to
Give
see what
Chaz SVC2 and he'll be happy.
SVC2. What's that?
I mean, what is it, Capcom versus SNK?
Oh, CVS2. Oh yeah, Capcom vs SNK.
Give him that on any console and he'll be happy.
Well, Ono actually tweeted that he's working on getting a Capcom vs SNK Online edition. So, yeah, but at the same time, like I know a good fighting game is not gonna be out for a while. Well, can't say that, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, Sony stock is up right now, nine and a quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sony stock rose during that conference.
It was funny because I forget who it was. Maybe it was Brian posted a link to like Microsoft's stock like as the conference was going on.
Yeah, yeah.
And you just see like this slow, steady decline the longer they kept talking.
Yeah, we were in the Skype chat, and I was like, "Hey, look at Sony's stock." And then immediately when I posted that, Brian posted the Xbox stock. Sony's was going up, and Microsoft was going down. And then he went on Twitter and put a side-by-side picture up. It was hilarious. But what's funny is that during Sony's press conference, Nintendo's stock went up.
Really?
Yeah.
Everybody went up from that conference.
That's like when like somebody was on Twitter, they were like, "Oh, the reason why their stock didn't go up is because they're at an all-time high." I was like, what's that supposed to mean? I was like, when Google I/O event was just passed, their stock just rose to the skies when they showed off everything, and they didn't hit the highest of all time with like 915 on the stock. So what's wrong? I'm like, how is that supposed to mean something? I'm like, stocks don't really mean nothing. It don't really mean nothing to us. That's why I was like, why are people talking about it?
Well, it's just interesting to look at, like why. Like for me, I was interested to see why Sony stock was going up when an Xbox was going up, because people were just thinking, oh, Xbox.
Well, that happens
Well,
all the
because
time.
people made the decision.
Yeah. Anything in the world, like when it comes to stock markets, something could happen in India, and that'll affect like Google stock or Apple stock. Anything that happens in the world affects stock regardless. But it was just interesting to see like it go up during that time.
Yeah, it went up like 9 points.
Yeah. I mean, it was just interesting.
It went up by a lot, and I for one think that that's not a good thing though. Like how can your competitors go up at the same time you're doing a press conference that should be making you go up, but you're declining? So it's like, I don't know. It's to me, it's like they did a bad first impression.
Well, because PS4 and the next Xbox are pretty much substitutes of each other. Most people are getting one or the other.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
Yeah.
unless you got money like that, I don't think I could spend $1,000 on console.
This is what makes Xbox and the PS4 if the PS4 don't announce it. Xbox, you can cross-communicate with the 360 people, and your shit transfers over. We don't know about the PSN, if that's everything is going to transfer over. We don't know if it's going to restart all over. We have to get trophies all over again. We don't know none of that. Xbox came out and said that we can talk to people on 360 on the Xbox One. We still have our achievements. Everything is going to transfer over. No backwards compatibility, but everybody knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
But you can cross-communicate with different consoles, which is cool. They didn't say that about the PS4 and the PS3. You can't do that. We don't know if we're going to have our trophies level next generation with the PS4. So right now, Xbox got them on that.
I think they're going to do that, because even if you see the I don't know if you can even rely on that. The conference itself, they showed somebody's profile, and they already was on like level 8 or level 12 or something like that. So
During the Sony conference?
Yeah, because if they're supposedly linking it with the Vita is pretty much has the same trophies. So
exactly. So that says it right there. If the Vita has the same thing, where it's like it has the same where you have the same exact amount of trophies and all that, I think it's just only right, a given that it's going to port over.
Yeah, because if you look at it, the same thing with the PSP when it first came out. They had the little little wave bar in the back, and then boom, PSP came out and has it. So pretty much that's probably how it's going to be. I hope it's not like that. I really don't like that Vita layout that way, in a way, though. It's good for touch.
Yeah, it's
but
only good for touch. So they might have something. I think what they're going to do is probably have something more, what's it called? Like PlayStation Store looking. Like it's going to look more like what the PlayStation Store
looks like. Loading slow like the PlayStation Store.
Well, apparently
I don't like the new PlayStation Store.
I don't. It's a web-based tech shit.
Yeah,
it's hard to navigate. And you gotta update it. It's so weird. It's so awkward. I'm like, oh man. Dude, DLC for Injustice came out. I got an update.
Just to you,
That's crazy.
they should have just left it the way the store was. Like
Really, Boogie? Really?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's
Really,
what I was
Boogie?
backing up. Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
Alright.
Woo.
Like,
Oh, baby.
I mean, anyone else have anything to talk about on Xbox?
No. I mean, I hope they come a little better at E3, but I have a feeling I'm going to be very disappointed. So yeah.
I mean, I feel the same way. I just, anybody else?
Talk about you don't have. It's not required to play online though.
But you do have to log on you have to get online once a day. It is a
No, that's
requirement.
not really confirmed though. They said that Microsoft don't want to say nothing about it yet because they still don't want to. Like they know there's a lot of heat on them right now for it. They haven't really confirmed it.
Oh, okay.
Phil Harrison said that you at least one time every 24 hours to do it, but everybody was talking about how Phil Harrison was so drunk at the damn event, so we don't know.
Huh.
That's probably true, man.
Well,
So
I mean,
let me think. Wait, we still didn't talk about that one game that just had a random
Oh, you
trailer,
talking
that
about
Quantum
Rem-
Break. That's Quantum Break, man.
That's the one by Remedy, right?
Did we have the trailer
Yeah.
for that?
The
No.
trailer should be- I can find it.
Quantum Break. I didn't even see that. Was that in the beginning or the last part?
It was when they started talking. Well, they made you think that they were talking about games, and then it was like, let's go to EA Sports, yay! And I was just like, oh,
Oh,
Okay.
I missed that. I mean, the conference. This is what happened. So I missed the first part of the conference where they showed the.
That's the video right there.
yeah, I mean, it's just a little trailer, just to kind of tease you.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, this is
that
the
thing
game.
was all live action to me, I believe.
Was it?
At first, it was live
Dude,
action.
there was like no gameplay
the
at all.
beginning was. Yeah, you're right. The beginning was kind of live actiony, and then like I guess the girl went into the chick's mind or whatever and told her what was going to happen in the future. I don't know. It was-
Oh, Beyond Two Souls.
Yeah, so it looks like it's whatever with that game. It's not enough for me to get really excited for it. It's just like, oh, look, there's a new game and it looks pretty cool, but I don't really know nothing about it. It's not like somebody, actually did some gameplay on it and demonstrated how it's gonna work with the Xbox One. No.
Yeah,
no,
but
that's-
It was funny.
I think they'll save that for E3.
I don't know. People were like, "Oh, I can't wait for this game." I'm like, well, "What did you see that you can't wait for? You seen a damn ship run into a bridge? You wait for that? Like that's what you waited for? You hype for that? Like at least Killzone they show.
Here we go. I'm
gameplay.
showing the trailer.
Killzone, they showed gameplay, demonstrations, they showed everything.
It looks pretty good. Like they have little like bullet time action sequences.
And I don't think those are graphics right there.
Yeah,
No, at the
Pac-Man
end. Go to the end.
Okay, sweetheart.
At the end of the
Let's pack it
trailer.
in.
you see.
Huh?
Yeah, this is like the more live
Hey.
action part.
See, but I don't think that's more of a. I think that's more of in-game engine, but not gameplay. I was waiting for it to be created, though.
It's done.
It?
Yeah.
Of course, EA Sports showed their games today.
I see you got your EA Sports cap on, Boogie.
He
No,
was hyped. He was like, NBA Live, man.
exactly. Now they gotta bring back MVP baseball.
Yeah,
Oh,
So how y'all feel about, no removable storage, 500 gigs?
I mean, I had to deal with that with the PlayStation 3.
But
Yeah.
you can't use external storages, though, if you want to.
But see, the
You
bad
can't.
thing with that the bad thing with that is that since every game has to be installed,
Yes.
the whole game has to be installed. So that's like what 6 gigs, 8 gigs for every
Per
game
game.
per game. So you can only put a selected amount on there. Not to mention if you want to put your music, if you want to put videos on there, if you want to put, you know, demos and stuff like that.
But it's
So-
not a gaming console, it's an entertainment system.
Oh, right, an entertainment system.
I
Goodness.
wonder who
So
said
you'll
that.
be doing all of your pictures and your movies and all that stuff before
Arsenal.
you put your games on there.
I just
was not
know-
gonna she said not to mention all the patches and save data.
I think the PS4 looks better than the Xbox One.
All
There
you
we
see
go.
was a blur.
There we
Right
go.
now. It
That's
does.
all you see. Somebody said that it's gonna have that. You seen the S tablet or the Z tablet they have right now? The Sony tablet they have that just came out with.
Right.
They said it might have that little hump in the back and it comes down in an angle like I don't know, like it looks like a triangle and then it comes down like flat. I don't know if it's gonna be like that. I seen a picture. Could be different. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it was
mean,
like 32 gigabytes. Yeah.
oh, yeah. We just gotta wait for E3. I mean, I just can't say anything like off of this. Just if I compare conferences, it's obvious that PS4 won because they actually showed games.
Yeah.
They actually showed games. They
And
actually
exclusives.
showed everything that they were talking about. They showed the system well. I mean, even though they didn't show the actual system, they showed like, oh yeah, this is what the share button's all about, and this is how the games, you know, kind of work with the share button, you know. So and you know they showed how they did a gameplay video of Killzone, and they shared it live. They was like, bam, let me show you how to share button. Click, 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 and it's on Facebook right now. Bam. You know, and that had people going crazy, like, oh snap, I could put my stuff on Facebook like it's nothing like that. Bam. And it showed the no loading times, how like everything was just seamless, how they went right into gameplay, boom, and then right into the share, boom, right into the main screen. You know, they showed like the system and the games, you know, and that's what we wanted to see. That's what people were watching wanted to see. That's because they knew that, you know, what their audience was. Xbox, Microsoft is just like, let's show you all this stuff that the pretty much the Xbox One can do. That's, you know, it is interesting. I mean, I do like, you know, how the Kinect, you can, you know,
I mean, it's a great entertainment device.
Yeah, it's a good entertainment device.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bash that, but it's something I'm not gonna really use.
It needs
that
to be a great gaming console.
It needs to be a gaming console.
Yeah,
first.
it doesn't feel
Else-
geared towards gamers
Exactly.
right now.
Especially when you start like that, because that's the first impression. Your first impression now, it's like, oh, they can do all this media stuff. Oh, I can go on Skype and then go on Internet Explorer and go on this and that and the third. But half of that, my TV can do. My smart TV.
Yeah, but it's probably slow as hell.
I can go on Skype and I can watch cable, and I can, you know, go on the internet too, all at the same time if I want to.
Yeah, Skype was looking flawless on the X. I was like, man, they look flawless.
Mm-hmm.
You have
Sometimes
Skype
you
for
don't
Xbox
even
now?
get that on a PC.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm about to download Skype. See, you know,
No, I think it's. I don't know if it's on
Nah,
360
it's
now.
not on 360. I think it's only for the Xbox.
Yeah, it's for the Xbox One.
I was about to say because Xbox is winning me over right now because I've been on.
Yeah, I think the Skype call was recorded also. I don't think that was a live Skype call. I think.
It didn't seem like a live
They-
Skype.
Yeah,
call.
Microsoft does
Oh,
own.
real fluid, like
Microsoft
real
does own
fluid.
Skype.
There was so much of a pause after they were talking. It was just like, and he was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
thanks, John." I was just like, "Whoa, okay."
All right. Yeah, I'm well.
Oh,
this-
what do you guys think about the friends list and being able to have 1,000 friends?
Why do you need 1,000 friends to play a game with?
why is there a limit?
Let me ask you this question.
Why
We
is
all
it?
have people that know people that have 100 friends on their friend list. How many of those people on your 100 friends do you play with?
I can tell you right now, I have 100 friends and I don't play with any. Well,
I'll tell you
I
this
play
much.
with Bo every now and then.
That limit, that 1,000 limit is cool for people with like YouTube players and stuff like that, and people that do a lot of stream and they have a lot of followers and they want to play with them. That's cool. But for an average gamer that don't do YouTube or don't does Twitch, that don't mess with Twitch TV and stuff like that, like You don't need 1,000 followers. Like that's a lot. 500 would have been good. 1,000.
And that's what I think.
See, this is the
YouTube.
thing.
Go ahead, Brittany.
I think a lot of
Bro,
people were
Carlos,
complaining
you the
about about not being able to have enough friends on your Xbox or PS3 or whatever. So now they've upped it to this really high number, and people are complaining again because it's too high. So I don't know like what everybody wants. Like what do you want?
Just why even have a cap though? Like,
I mean, I can kind of understand the cap because I know it has something to do with their hardware, but like, if you're that's what I think you should be paying for your subscription for. If you get a gold membership to Xbox Live, you should get stuff like expanded friends list, access to something exclusive. Like
Yeah, that would make more sense.
that would make sense, but you're just paying to go online, and I feel like they have to step it up. Like this Xbox Live service has to be doing something to me other than allowing me to use a feature that's integrated in the game, and if I can't do it on this system, there's other systems I can do that on for free, you know?
right.
I mean, I don't know. I guess just to kind of wrap all this up, what would you guys, 1 out of 10, what would you rate this conference? And I'll start with
4.
Brittany.
4.
Why a 4?
Because there were no games. And I don't care about all the entertainment, TV, Netflix, sports, crap. I didn't give a crap about any of that.
What about you, Lex? What would you rate it, 1 out of 10?
I have to go with a 5. Like she said, no games. I like the design. I don't really care about Kinect, so like, yeah, it comes with it, but I don't really care about Kinect. But I want games. I don't care about, like, you got people on Twitter that said, oh, Microsoft won because they showed a console. We don't play console, we play games. So, like, there's no games. Yeah, there's E3, but at least show us more than 1, 2
Yeah.
trailers. You know?
Of multi-platform games.
Yeah,
Right.
and you think
What
FIFA?
exclusive are
We
you
all know
talking about?
FIFA's coming to PS4, so why would you announce that exclusive thing? So I don't. But other than that, 5, no games. I like the console, I like the way it looks.
Like, you like that VCR?
Yeah. I like the Betamax.
Oh, man.
Dirty.
Yeah, I give it a 5. No games, good hardware, but no games. I don't care about the TV stuff too. I don't have cable. Netflix and streaming all day.
All right. What about you, Bo?
I think I'm gonna have to compare it, with Sony. I'm maybe a 3.5. 3.5 sounds about right because, like you said, no games, no gameplay of the games that you have shown. The games that were shown weren't really were all multi-platforms. It was like, oh yeah, we got this, EA Sports, but it's like it's coming to PS3 and PC. So why are you making this such a big deal? And then the whole
Yeah, and we already know you have a time exclusive content with your map pack.
right, and you already know you have time exclusive with Call of Duty and all that. So it's it's obvious, and and the Kinect, I could care less about the Kinect Live and Skype and all these things. I already had that. Either my TV can do that or my Mac can do that. So
But now they're making it so you can do it all in one place.
all in one place. But you
That
need
you have to pay
all
$60
these
a year
other.
to use.
You need all these. No, not $60. No. Because then you still need the cable and you still need the internet and you still need all these other things to do that.
That
So
Netflix
it's-
subscription, that Hulu
Netflix.
Plus subscription.
So you need to add those in too. It's not no $60 when you put all that money together. Not to mention how much the system's going to be.
Yeah.
So
Okay, wait, how much is it? Do we know?
500. Calling it.
calling it 500.
That's what a lot of people have been
500,
saying.
No more than 600, but 500.
Yeah, I
You
think
think-
it'll be about
You think they're gonna
that.
do it? You think they're gonna do a premium, like a regular version and a premium version?
Now,
I don't think so.
200 gig, 500 gig.
200 gig,
500 gig, 1
people
terabyte.
will ask them. They're going to be like, Blu-ray disc is 40, 50 gigs. And you want us to mandatory install every game? 200 gigs will get eaten up. Eaten up. DLC, updates on games. videos, pictures, music, whatever you want to put on your console, that will get eaten up.
Yeah, but you can
Right,
delete games.
The NFL thing is gonna cost a lot too. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, that already costs a lot. But you can
Exactly.
get Sunday Ticket on the PS3 right now, so.
Right? See, that's another thing. That was another thing that kind of I didn't bring up is that now that they have Blu-ray, doesn't Sony get royalties from that?
Sony don't own flat out own Blu-ray. They
No, they will get royalties. They will get
But
some.
they will get royalties
Yeah.
off.
They will get some royalties off of
You know, so it's that for every Xbox One that gets sold, it's like Sony still gets money from that. It's like, oh, thank you. And then I guess these discs are going to be Blu-rays, so then they get money from that too. So anyway,
Yeah.
We'll find out soon.
3.5.
Before I forget though, Boogie, the man who's actually doing all this. What do you think, man?
Incomplete.
You give it an incomplete. God damn. he said you're still in progress.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I'll wait till E3 before I make a decision. I mean, this press conference was horrible, I think.
I agree.
Yeah. I mean, at least they showed the system.
Yeah. He showed it. I mean, that's yeah. I mean, I guess going into mine, I was gonna give it a 1. Actually, I didn't want to give it that. I wanted to give it a 0, but I'll give it a 1. You know, because saw the system. That's cool. But felt like Will Smith in that episode where he was like, "Where the video games?" Because I didn't see any besides Call of Duty, and I don't like Call of Duty. No offense to anyone who plays Call of Duty, but it doesn't excite me. I'm just.
gonna buy it though.
No, actually, I'm gonna be honest. I made, and I said this when we did the PlayStation 4 review. I wasn't buying a next-gen console. I was not buying a next-gen console until they announced either a new Street Fighter or a new Marvel game. And even then, Capcom had been in discussions about redoing their arcade cabinets. And since I live in a town where the arcade scene is big, I never have to worry about, going out without an arcade. We have an arcade scene here. So I was fine with that. I was fine going without a console because that just means I don't have to pay for the console. I don't have to pay for any subscription fees. I don't have to pay $60 for a game. I don't have to pay for DLC packs. I can just go to the arcade, put in my $20, get my tokens, and pay 50 cents a game. And since I normally win, saves me a lot of money. So, I'm good. But I don't know. As E3 comes by, I'll definitely see what's up. I might decide, hey, let's go ahead and get this console. But it just depends on how it's executed and what games they have, and exclusives too. Because I do like some exclusive. I like Uncharted. I love Siphon Filter. If they bring back Siphon Filter, I will definitely consider getting a PS4. Actually, I will get a PS4.
Yeah.
So.
I need some exclusives that I just cannot live without. And I really want it to be from Xbox. I don't want to be labeled as a Sony fangirl, but right now I kind of am because they are just doing it for me in ways that Microsoft is not. So
I mean, to be fair, they
think-
have more for you to select from.
Yeah.
Just being fair. I mean, when you look at Xbox, you're given Gears and you're given Halo. Now, on Xbox, on the first Xbox, like obviously you can't call that Xbox One anymore, but on the first Xbox, they had what? Remember, you guys remember Blinks the Cat? That was my game. I loved that game. That game was hilarious. But right now, you have Gears and Halo for Xbox. And then for PS3, you have a slew of titles you can name off the top of your head. So,
PlayStation
yeah.
All-Stars.
I'm not going to talk about that game specifically, but yes.
See, I think that was another thing that was different between the PlayStation conference and then the Xbox conference was that PlayStation, even when they were showing their system and all that, they had another really big announcement. That being Diablo 3 was coming to PS3 and PS4. So people were going crazy off of that alone. They could, there was a big announcement within a big announcement. Xbox didn't really have that. So I don't know. It just had so much lackluster with it. There was nothing really big or huge for you to get excited about when E3 comes around. It was just like, all right, I guess that's the Xbox One. I guess if you could use Connect, and you go.
I'm kind of
Yeah.
pissed they didn't announce the Lumini room.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Did it announce what?
What is it? Illumini room?
A Lumini room, something like that. It's like
Where,
pretty
where you
much,
can expand the picture from your TV to your wall.
Oh,
it's pretty much like a more sophisticated projector type thing.
That's the Connect?
Like- what?
You said the Connect is a projector?
No, it was supposed to be something else, totally different.
It's supposed to be an add-on. It was supposed to be a hardware add-on that I think you could either buy, but they were in talks that it might include it with your console, but I think you might have to buy it.
dang, so you're gonna have 3 boxes? Goodness.
No, thank you.
Yeah. Well, Xbox people. E3 soon though, so we'll find out more.
3 more
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah,
Final
we-
verdict in 3 weeks.
Yeah, we'll definitely be back on here to discuss E3. E3 is gonna be big this year. I'm especially interested to hear what Nintendo has to say about all this.
They
Nintendo's
have
fine.
nothing to say.
no, be ready,
No,
be ready
no,
for that
no.
Nintendo Direct.
Nintendo
They're
has.
gonna-
They're bringing out the big boys with the
I-
Super Smash Brothers.
Yes, I was about to say. I have faith in Nintendo. I think me and Boogie were talking about this before we started this chat. We were talking about how everyone is saying like the Xbox is gonna suck based off of the conference, and then we were like, give it some time. And then we started to think about like how people were saying the Nintendo Wii U is terrible and it's gonna flop. Well, let's take this for instance. The Wii U's been out for 6 months.
Mhm.
PlayStation 3 first launched the first year, everybody said the PS3 sucked, like it was gonna flop. And look at it now. I think the Wii U is going to slowly build itself back up.
Yeah, put all those first party titles on there, of course.
Yeah, and then it's gonna blow. I mean, that's all they really need to do. I mean,
Yeah.
that's Nintendo. Nintendo has a fan base that'll never die. I can say without a doubt. Everyone currently in this call right now has a Nintendo game they can definitely say they love, and if they brought it back to the Wii U, they'd buy one. For me, when Smash Brothers comes out, I'll be getting a Wii U.
I want a Star Fox.
Yeah, Star Fox, I'll get it too. I know for Brittany, when Zelda comes out, well, she already has a Wii U. She plays Injustice on Wii U.
Hey, you know what? I like Injustice on the Wii U, okay? The gamepad does it for me, okay? You stay over there.
Yeah, I know that Wii U's gonna get back there. I think people are being hard on them right now, which is, I can understand it. You bought a Wii U and there's no games right now. I can understand being
This
a
is
little
the
upset.
difference between the Wii U and the PS3 when it first came out, though. This is what's different. Like, did we have developers really shitting on the PS3 like that when it first came out? The way they're shitting on the Wii U right now, like
So-
that shit is
The cell
Yeah,
was
yeah,
too
straight up,
complex.
like this, and it
Yeah,
was like-
they were talking about the PS3.
The
'cause they
cell
said it was
is
too
hard to
complex build
develop.
on.
Yeah, it's hard to. They said it was hard to develop for it, but they're talking about the Wii U is underpowered, less than 360. No
I mean-
Frostbite engine. How you gonna say no Frostbite engine, then announce Frostbite?
Well, who
mode?
plays Wii U to play third-party games?
Third-party games, yeah, that's true. Who plays Wii?
All right. No, but when Nintendo came into this generation with the Wii U, their whole point was to get the core gamer. They knew that they were gonna get Nintendo fans because they're gonna follow them regardless. They didn't know they were gonna get the Wii fans because they didn't have Wii Sports and all those other games to bring them in. So they were hoping for the core gamer and hoping for the Wii fans to come back. Nintendo was gonna come regardless. Those fans are gonna come regardless. But where are the games at though for the core players? Where are the Wii players at? Because if the Wii players came over, the Nintendo Wii U would be like 10 million right now, 15 million, 16 million.
Yeah,
The
still
Wii
6
U
months
players-
though.
Yeah, it's still 6 months.
3DS, people said the same shit. We'll just wait.
Yeah, and look at it now. Everybody's
Yeah.
behind a Wii 3DS.
Behind the price drop, right?
Yeah, and well, Wii U has price drop.
Well, yeah,
Pokemon
but the
coming.
PS3 needed a price drop too. That thing was $600 when it first came
Yeah,
out.
but it still sold a million.
For $600.
Yeah, it sold a million pretty quick.
Hey, you know what? I played the hell out of Heavenly Sword when the PS3 came out.
Heavenly Sword.
It was
here.
worth the $600 to me
I'm on the
at that
PS3
point.
since no background downloading.
I've been on the PS3 since they gave a free copy of Talladega Nights.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what they're
I
saying.
got a PS3. Uncharted 2 was a year old. That was actually my first next gen system, and I was happy with my purchase. It was a nice. How much was the 120 gig before the price dropped? 300. Yeah, I was happy. It was a good buy, but I think the Wii U is still in there. I mean,
Yeah, I have hope for the Wii U. They can turn it around.
yeah, I mean, think about it though. Like, so we obviously don't know what games are coming out immediately because Nintendo's been pretty quiet. But you know, for me, what I'm looking at is Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers is currently being developed by Namco Bandai, specifically the team that worked on Tekken. So I know that game is going to be decent because I hated Brawl. I'll tell you that flat out. Brawl was so ridiculously dumb. It was stupid. Meta Knight's the
I
dumbest.
was good at it though.
Play me in Project M and we'll see. No, like I have faith in Nintendo. I don't think Nintendo's out yet. I think if you're gonna say Nintendo's out, at least wait till E3.
There's not going to be
But
anything for them at E3 though.
it's not
No,
out.
they're gonna show games.
They're gonna show
Yes.
games, but I still think that like Nintendo just kind of messed up the generation jump in a way, the way they came out too early because it's like they came into the
I think they came out too late.
yeah they came too late. Like they should have waited. I think they should have waited. They should have came out exactly as all three consoles.
Yeah, they should have
Give the
said.
consumer the choice, like what you want.
Yeah. They came too late with tech that's 5 years old.
Yeah, they made a bad business plan, which is
Yeah.
I agree with. I agree, but I just what I'm referring to
GameCube.
is yeah, game.
Hey, you know what? I
Yo, but the
enjoyed
GameCube was
my
good,
game.
though.
Mario Kart
Yeah,
Double
yeah,
Dash.
GameCube was good. I'm not gonna lie, they had some good games. Resident Evil Zero was dope as hell on there. It ran better on the GameCube than it did on
You mean
PS.
Resident Evil 4?
Sonic Heroes ran better on the GameCube.
Oh,
Even though
you're
Sonic
right.
Heroes
Oh my
It's
sucks.
God,
4.
I
It was
love
a
Sonic
Symphonia.
Heroes.
Sonic Heroes is so broken. That did run better
Sonic
on.
Adventure.
Like there wasn't,
I had a Dreamcast.
but the GameCube
I
wasn't
had
really,
both.
third party support like that. You know.
I don't
That's
think
what kind of
Nintendo needs
different.
to be, though.
Same thing with the Dreamcast. Like once EA said no games for you, it was like
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like that, but Sega had exclusives, they had Shenmue.
Isn't Ubisoft still
Yeah.
developing for it?
there's
what?
still people in Japan, I believe, that still develop games for the Dreamcast.
Yeah, they do.
No, about
It's,
Ubisoft
uh,
for Wii U. Isn't Watch Dogs and a bunch of games still coming out?
There's still no word on a Watch Dogs for the Wii.
Wii U, yeah, there's no word on that.
Still no word on a Madden for the Wii. That's weird right there. No Madden on a Wii. Wow.
I actually think Madden would play really good
It
on
will.
Wii U.
It will, because everybody buys
Um,
games.
I don't buy
Yeah.
some
I mean, I think developers really
Oh.
they need to stop hating on the Wii U because certain games would play really good on the Wii U with the
I don't
with
mean
the
to interrupt,
gamepad.
but the video is about to drop because the whole guy just connected.
Oh, no.
We're still here. We're still here, guys. Stay with us.
We're still here, but the video may be gone.
So, continue what you were saying, Brittany.
Yeah, there's certain games that could be really good with the game if they just develop for the system. Like I'm excited to see the Deus Ex game come out on the Wii U.
The director's cut. Yes.
Yes, I think that's gonna be sweet. Zombie U was really good with gamepad play. I think it was it wasn't the best game, I don't think, and I'm not a big fan of zombie games anyway, but it was pretty sweet on the Wii U. So people just need to stop being afraid. Yes, it may not be as powerful as current or next gen systems,
The Wii wasn't
but
either.
right, but that doesn't mean that you can't still make good games for it that people will like playing.
Like I said, I've been on Twitch since Sunday, and I've been seeing people like streaming Mega Man 7 for the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
So people still. I mean, if it's good, it'll get played. I don't think that we're so far gone in this day and age that we judge a game solely off graphics. Like
No.
you can make technical Marvel games without having to begin like, oh, we used 3 bazillion polygons to process in this man's facial structure. Like you don't need all that to make a game.
Graphics are secondary to
Yeah.
me when I'm playing a game. They might even be like third on my list of priorities when I'm playing a game. So
Oh, but Barry is back, so video will be going
Hi.
back up.
I am back.
That's his turn.
Running the cell.
Yeah. I agree with you, Brittany. I am in full support of the Wii U. I haven't bought one yet because I do think the price is kind of high right now for games that they offer, but I definitely think that they have a chance. I'm gonna wait till E3, like I said. I think E3 will be like Smash Brothers, no more random tripping, and you can wave dash. I'll be like, yeah.
Oh, they're gonna have to do
I
that.
will only
It's-
be excited for a new Zelda game if it is not that stupid cartoony art style.
I mean the cell
Because I
shading
hate
like
it.
Wind Waker.
They're not gonna
Yes.
make cell shading again.
I
I don't
hate
think
that.
Zelda. I don't think
You know-
Zelda was made to be-
People love that game. I'm so surprised that you didn't like it. Brittany.
You didn't like Wind Waker?
I'm actually surprised that I didn't like the Wind Waker because, yeah, everybody else loves it, and I like the HD remake coming out for it. Honestly, I'm probably not even gonna buy it because I was not a fan of the Wind Waker. I like Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess graphics. I like the gritty graphics for Zelda.
Well, I mean, didn't they already show a little Zelda trailer at
They
That
did.
that was
last year?
Wasn't that like a no? That wasn't like a tech demo.
It was a
though.
tech demo,
It
but
wasn't.
they
A,
tech
did
demo,
say it was
but-
in development.
That is kind, but you can see how there's really no grit to it at all. It's like, I mean, there is
But
grit
that-
to it. There's no cell shade to it. So
right.
that might be what you might be the game that you want.
Yeah, I think you just need to wait, Brittany.
We'll see.
I just hope that I'm
But if-
not trying to say Zelda,
But if I get another Wind Waker looking Zelda, I'm done with this Nintendo.
You're not.
Yeah, I am forever.
You love Nintendo too much.
No, I love Zelda. That's the only reason why I'm sticking around Nintendo.
I like how you looked at the camera when you said that. You looked at the camera.
You know what I want from Zelda? I want them to actually continue the timeline instead of keep putting these
Different timeline.
They're not doing different timelines. They're doing prequels. All these ones are set before. What is it? Oracle of Ages and Oracle of the Seasons are the last ones.
That's isn't that the in between game?
No, those are the last ones. The bridge, the one that actually makes a separate timeline, is Ocarina of Time, and then apart from those is Wind Waker and Twilight and Skyward Sword, and then the other side
There's
is
a whole spreadsheet that I'll have to show
yeah,
you.
a whole.
Yeah,
a whole
I'm about to see
spreadsheet.
that because that's
Yeah. The one side shows Wind Waker, Skyward Sword, and Twilight Princess.
Yeah, Brian just posted it in the stream chat for you.
Okay. Yeah, and then the second side is like, what's it called? Majora's Max. Then it's like The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. Then like the original NES, Super NES games. And then the last two games, and these are apart from each other, but they're in the same timeline, happen at the same time. Is Oracles of Seasons and Oracle of Ages. Those are the last two games in the timeline. So I want them to continue those, what's happening in those two different timelines right now. They should do something like that. And I guess that's what they're doing with isn't
Twilight Princess.
no, it's not. Never mind. No, I was thinking of the 3DS game.
That's a sequel to Link's Awakening or Link to the Past.
Okay,
Yeah, Link to the Past.
So then that's in the first timeline or whatever. But it's not the sequel.
In other
Well-
words, the
No,
story
it's
is
just a
convoluted like
sequel.
Street Fighter. That's what you're trying to tell me.
Well, hey,
Yes.
that tech demo, I got it right here. If you want to see it for Zelda.
Yeah.
So fast. Any Nintendo fan. We did this for you.
That's us what it needs to look like, please?
It really does, you know? I mean, if you've seen the tech demo for,
Hey, listen.
you've seen the tech demo for, what was it, Twilight Princess, it looked pretty close to that. I mean, that's kind of weird, though.
This already looks better than Twilight.
I wonder if they're gonna have a fairy in it, because then that kind of just indicates that it's maybe
Fairy?
right. Yeah,
You mean Navy?
I mean it's just a fairy, but that's kind of telling me that this might be in the
This was
right
back in
after-
2011.
Yeah, it's a tech demo.
Yeah.
I mean, I pray to God that they didn't pull up Final Fantasy VII like they did for PS3 launch. An actual game that they're making.
Link does look badass.
Yeah.
Well, I believe that's it for tonight.
Yep, that is it.
You don't want you don't want to show that game you're excited about?
What game?
I don't know if you guys want to see that. You guys want to see? Okay, well,
Why'd you even do that?
you know what? Never mind. So everybody, thanks for tuning in. You can follow. Why not? Let's close with something I like for once.
Yeah, all right, let's do it.
Let's close with something I like for once. Oh yes, I'm about to get hyped again. So you guys should have saw me when I first saw this trailer. Oh.
Hold on. Let me see if I even have it.
Wasn't excited for Blacklight Retribution.
Might as well talk about it while he's looking for it. It's gonna take him a while.
I don't want to spoil it. Let's just say that on my literally, I have two fighting games. No, I have 3 fighting games I can definitely say I love more than any game I've ever played in my life. And that's Third Strike, Marvel 2, and Guilty Gear.
Mm-hmm.
Arc System Works announced finally after. The last Guilty Gear came out in 1996. And then they ported a.
Here we go.
No, 99. Oh snap! God, it's real. Like Google Fiber, it is here now.
どけ邪魔だ
We're
一
gonna
人で
get
行くつもり
close to
か
the motherfuckers.
援軍を待て
Judge me, okay?
うざってえな
Like,
どの
this is-
道俺が
like, this is
勝
the
てな
first
きゃ
time he's
世
ever
界
seen
も
this
それまで
before.
だろう
だからこそだ
Oh my god.
敵の素性もわからないのに万全を書くわけにはいかない
が
Sonny
あのガ
gave
キの
us
正体なんざ知った
gave
こ
us
とか
Japanese.
いいか俺は賞金稼
Japanese
ぎ
game. I never
賞
had
金
English voices.
賞金
With the Unreal Engine. Mm-mm.
やはり口で言っても無駄か
分かってんじゃねえかなまってねえだろうな上等だ
You have to see this man. Oh, the joy.
He just got 10. He just like took the earphones so very ecstatic.
Oh, that's always how white.
Oh,
Kill take it.
This is how you end a podcast.
Only on the Xbox One.
Is there any outro, guys? Brittany?
No. That's my outro.
Yeah.
Be sure to check out the MaxCast, and we got a good article about the Xbox One on our site, maxlevel.org.
Yes.
Yeah, written by our newly acquired member, Jocelyn, also known as Jay Kuro.
Alexi awake?
I'm still here.
Oh yeah, did I? I didn't even introduce Alexis. Oh yeah, Alexis is part of Max Level now, guys. Welcome, Lex.
Next level.
Yeah, that's it. Be sure to
That's it.
follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/maxlvl tweets, and also facebook.com/maxlvl, and check out our site maxlevel.org.
Be sure to
And the
subscribe to
podcast.
the stream, and the podcast,
You don't always do it live, but it is always awesome.
I like how you did that. I like how you did that. It.
That's it.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
I'm not doing
Finger
that
salute.
on video. I can't.
He's out.